Hello friends, Shay and 5 here. Today is Saturday. It is 11:11 p.m. at nighttime. Okay, I'm going to tell you about my day today. First off, I didn't go to bed and sleep at all last night. Never did get sleepy. When I'm like that, I can't lay down and try to go to sleep because I'm miserable. I lay there and tumble and toss and I think about everything in the world. So I just have to stay up and keep busy on my laptop and watching my shows and stuff like that. So I did. So it started getting daylight. And so my husband had planned on to go sit in town somewhere with his swings and gliders to sell them today. So he was getting up early and getting ready to go do that. And then Elizabeth wanted to go. Our church had a rummage sale today, and she wanted to go to that. Well, I have no vehicle, so I have no way to be able to go on my own. I have to depend on my family to take me, either my husband or my daughter. And I had a little money left over from Dad's check this month, and so there was still some things I wanted to look for at Hobby Lobby and Books A Million, and I wanted to go to Walmart too, but didn't get to make it to Walmart. By then I was out of money and I was tired and my feet was killing me, so we didn't go to Walmart. But so after it started getting daylight, I went ahead and fixed my breakfast and took my medicine and I ate. And then Elizabeth got up. Well, my husband went ahead and left, and then Elizabeth got up and started getting ready, and I got dressed, and so we left and we went to our church's yard sale. And I got a lot of goodies, so I have a haul here for y'all that I am fixing to show you. Okay, it was in our church yard, and it was a lot of people, most all the people from my church. Why is my screen is blurry all of a sudden? Can y'all tell that? Is it gonna focus and clear? That is weird. It's clear now. But man, it went blurry for a minute. That is so weird. What did I do to make it go blurry? I looked down, I know, and bent over, and when I looked back up, it was all blurry. Oh well. So several families in our church had tables and stuff set out, as at a rummage sale, and so we looked around. I took my time, and I walked through, and I looked real good at everything, and I found some things that I wanted. I knew I didn't have much money and that I wanted to save most of my money for going to Hobby Lobby to look for the craft things I wanted to find. So, let me see if I can remember. What was the first thing I got? Okay, this right here. Let me get my bag open here and I'm going to show y'all. I came across this and I thought it was just the cutest little thing, and I knew that I would be able to, I'm moving this other stuff out of it, that I would be able to decorate it. Okay, ooh, please don't tear up. And maybe paint it, even though it's cute like it is, but decorate it up a little bit and use it for something. So here we go. Ain't it just cute? Alright, it's like a little wagon. It has wheels. They turn. Okay, and then it has the handle, and it's deep in there. You can put stuff in there. So you have the back end of it here, the other side, and then you have the front where the handle is, and the handle moves in and out. So ain't that cute? I love it. So I asked the people how much this was, and some things had prices on them, but most everything I got didn't have a price on it, and I had to ask for the price, and I gotta make my light went dim again. Anyway, so I asked how much this was, and when I asked him, he just did like this. He just kind of pushed it more to me and said, just take it. So it was free, so I took it. I was getting something, and I didn't have to put any of my money on it, and that was going to give me more money at Hobby Lobby. Woo! If I don't break it. Jeez. Okay, so I got that. Okay, now let me think. What was the next thing I got? Okay, I went on down and went to looking. And I've been wanting some of these anyway because I have watched videos. And I've seen what you can make out of these things. And I want to try to make one. They're so cute. And so when I seen these, I said, ooh, I gotta get them. So again, no price on them. And so I asked how much they were, and the lady said $25. And so what it is, it's a Ziploc bag with 2 golf balls in it. And which I need 2 more to be able to make one of the items that I want to make with it. So, but at least this is a start. And I got that for $25. Alright. So then I went to another table and I seen this and I thought it was so cute. But have you ever found something and it's really cute to you, so therefore you want it because of that reason, but you're standing there looking at it and you're trying to think, now what in the world would I use it for? That's what I've done for a little bit, and I still don't know what I'll use it for. But it is so cute. And after I asked the guy, and this was our friends, David and Robin that I talk about a lot, that comes over and eats, and we go to their house and we play games and such. I asked him how much this was. And he said, well, I'll make a deal with you. You can have that if you'll bring me a bag of cedar chips. So he knows Albert cuts cedar wood to make the swings and gliders, and that he has cedar chips all the time. So he's got a little squirrel at home, pet squirrel, and he wants cedar chips for it. So basically these were free. Here you go. It's a group of grapes, or whatever you call it, but let me see if I can get it right. They're glass. Now this part ain't. The leaves are kind of like, I guess, metal. The stems is, I don't know what you would call that, cloth kind of stuff or whatever. But the grapes are glass. And they're so pretty. But I don't have the slightest idea what I'm going to do with them. But they were free. So, I got these 3 items I just showed y'all for just $25. Okay. That's all in that bag. So let me... it's caught on. Hang on. The handle was caught on. Okay. Let me get that and set it down here. Alright, so then, by that time I had done walked around and looked at all the tables, and I took my time, and it was so hot, and I was sweating so bad. But anyway, I kind of backtracked then and looked over again, because I had found 2 or 3 other things that I kind of wanted, but I was waiting to see if I found anything else I wanted more, and, you know, kind of trying to decide how much money to spend there and all. So I backtracked and I came to this then. And I said, okay, this is something that I would love to have and I could use and do something with. Let me see if I can get it fixed right. And so I asked the lady how much it was, and she told me $25. So when she told me $25 for all of these, I gave her $25. So that's 50 cents, okay, at that point that I've spent for 4 items. Well, I'm calling it 4 items. This right here in itself is a lot of items. Let me get it all Junior, you're gonna have to wait. Settled in here. Well, so it won't go down in there. Alright, let me see if I can pull it out of the bag. Oh, there's more. Gee, whiz. I don't even know how many's in here. Let me see if I can do this. Y'all ready? Okay, it's a big shoe box. I'm trying to hold it straight for y'all. And as you look in, it is full of baby food jars that is painted yellow. And she said it was a project they were doing, and they were making Lego men out of them. Legos have like little men and faces, and she was saying somehow or another they was gluing them on there or something, that was why they were yellow. I don't quite understand that, but oh well, anyway, that's what she was saying. So, I have used baby food jars before and made things, although they were clear and not painted yellow. But I'm going to pull up and search some videos on what all you can make with baby food jars and see what I can do. Maybe I can cover it with some scrapbooking paper or repaint over it with another color or something like that. Now, what I would like is if any of y'all have any ideas for them, and my light went dim again, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. So, I'm trying to see if I can't get them all down in here sitting on the bottom. Probably can. I'm just going to have to lay these down. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 baby food jars painted yellow. Okay, I'm just going to set these over here. I'm going to pull my tray out for a minute. Y'all bear with me so I can set this box of jars down here. Okay, wheel back. So I got that, and still that was just 2 quarters, 50 cents that I spent for the wagon, the grapes, the golf balls, and the baby food jars. Okay, so I was on a roll. So I kept backtracking and looking over again, and I came to the next thing that I had seen and wanted to get. So, uh-oh, this bag's tied in a real good knot. Let me see if I can get it undone here. Sorry about this, y'all. Oh, I pulled that tight. Okay, so I seen this and I loved them and fell in love with them. And I knew I could also repaint these and decorate them, and they would be so cute. I just love stuff like this. It's 2 of them, so it's a set of 2. Okay, and yeah, they're kind of dirty and dingy. They'll need to be cleaned up. Let's see if I can get both of them out here. And the color, I don't know what the color kind of like looks gold, but it also, it's not like the whole thing is painted solid gold. It's like there's some spots that either were missed or they painted it that way. I don't know what you would call that. So anyway, let me see if I can show y'all. Okay, let's see. So, rail, top shelf, and it has a heart underneath it. The rail comes on down. There's a second shelf with a heart under it, and the rail comes on down. A third shelf with the heart under it. So it's like a stair step, a staircase of little shelves that you could set little whatnots on. And so you turn it around and it's got the little hooks It looks like, no it don't, it's regular little hooks. I started to say it looks like Coke tabs, but it's not. It's regular little hooks to hang it up. But, like I said, there's 2 of them. And I suppose you could hang them up just like this together. You know. And there's that one. And then that one. And I just think they're so cute. So I wanted them, so I asked that lady how much they were, and she said $1 for the both of them. So I gave her $1. So this was the last thing I bought at the yard sale. So I got all this stuff that I just showed y'all for $1.50. Wasn't that good? Now let me see if I can show you what I mean on here about the paint. I don't know, it may be dark. Like, look in this area. See the paint? See how it's gold? Well, it's gold, but how you can see, like, right? No, it's over here, stupid. Right here, you're not seeing the gold. But right here, you're seeing the gold. And all down here, do you see what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? See what I mean, Vern? So anyway, there you go. That's that. Okay, now I did go on and keep backtracking and looking on down because there was one other thing that I had seen earlier that I wanted. And when I got back, it was gone. I was so disappointed. Somebody else had done got it, but it was something so good that I could have used in crafts. And I was so mad at myself for not going ahead and grabbing it. You know, but I hated because it was different tables, different people, you know, families, and I didn't want to pick that item up and leave that table to go look at all the others without paying for it. But I wasn't sure I was going to have enough money, you know, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, now was that all? Yeah, because that's that right there. So then we left the rummage sale, and Elizabeth took me to Hobby Lobby. She also wanted to look in there. She got her some material and some of the embroidery and cross-stitching hoops. She's going to put this material in the hoops, and then she's going to hang the hoops up on her wall. The material is white, and they have cameras all over them. So she got that, and at Hobby Lobby, this is what I got. Okay, I got me some what I call twine, and it's the different colored, it's the bright, it's the maybe neon colors. Now they call it Artiste, that's like the name brand of it. And right here it says number 18 nylon thread, but I call it like twine because it's not really, it's not normal thread like you sew with, and it's not yarn, so I call it twine. Wouldn't y'all call it twine? But anyway, I know what I'm gonna do with this, and I'm excited, and I can't wait. Okay. Now, I've watched a couple of videos on this new craft that I did not even know existed, okay? So, it's not new, but it's new to me. Okay, when I seen it, I fell in love with it, and I thought, oh my god, that looks so easy. I should be able to do that, but you watch, it's going to be the hardest thing in the world for me to do. But it involves these items. I got 3 packs. They were $1.59 each. And they're the name brand Artiste again. And it is 100%, it's called wool roving. Okay? And it says excellent for needle felting. So the craft is needle felting. And it's a little pack. I'm going to put it close. It's a fuzzy wool. Well, get over here right, Sherry. A fuzzy And of course I had to get purple. And actually I picked up the purple first because you know me, purple's my favorite color. So then Elizabeth, she was standing right there with me, and she was saying, she's seen this one, and she said this color would go really good with purple. And I had mentioned that I'd like to get 3 different colors to work with. And she said if you're going to make something and put the colors together, this orange would go good with both of them. So, well, let me get over here. So I got these 3. And the colors are, it's orange, turquoise, turquoise, or however you say that. And instead of purple, it says grape for the purple one. So I got that. Okay, to work with this, I needed to get these felting needles. And it was $5.99. And let me see if I can find it. See right here it says needle felting. And this is what they look like on the back. And they got purple handles. So I got that. So that was the items that I got at Hobby Lobby. And by the time I checked out and paid for this, I was totally out of money. Literally all I have left is pennies in my purse. So, we left Hobby Lobby, and I did want to go to Books A Million. There was something there that I wanted to look for, even though I knew I didn't have the money, but I was going to look anyway because I wanted to see them. I wanted to check the prices and all that kind of stuff. And Elizabeth wanted to look for some books at Books A Million. So we went to Books A Million. They did not have what I was looking for. But I found all kind of other little things like what I was looking for and kind of seen how much they cost. So when I have the money, the cost is going to be affordable. What it is, it's a collectible item, but it's a toy that you collect and set up on a shelf, not really play with it. I'm sure kids buy them and play with them. But if there's a serious collector, they don't play with them. They get them and set them up on shelves and collect them. And I actually am watching a new vlogger family that I come across and found. And they do this. Sorry, got to dry my eyes out. They collect these little toys. And they go shopping just for the toys. And they buy them. And they must have lots of money. The videos I've watched of them opening this stuff, and when you get it, they come in and they'll get like the whole box that has a bunch of little bags of them in it. And they're in packs, and they cut the packs open. But what's in the pack, it don't tell you on the pack what's in there. It's a surprise. You don't know what you're getting. So you open it up, and they pull it out, and they see what it is. They have a paper in there that shows all the different kinds you can get. So they're collecting these. And several times they have even gotten the same exact one of what they already have. So they kind of got, on some of them, 2 or 3 of the same ones. And then they have some that they call rarities. But these things, some of them are called, the one that I was looking for that I really, really want to start collecting is called Kid Robot Pop. It's little figures, toy figures, that looks like the balloon-shaped animals. And they are so cute and adorable. And that's the ones I want to collect. Now they collect a few others, and I've seen some more cute things. Some looks like little food items and stuff. Those are cute too. I want to collect some of them. And so next time I get some money, I'm going to try to get me some of these things. Let's see. While I was there looking around, and I came across a shelf. Oh my God. I fell in love. It was nothing but Minecraft stuff. So they even had the little packs of the little figurines too. It could be the pig, the lamb, the cow, a horse, the chicken. What else? Let's see. What do they have? They have the cat and the wolf dog. Oh my God, you could, and then the monsters and stuff. You can collect all this. I wanted to get one so bad, but I didn't have the money. So anyway, we enjoyed looking around there. So then when we left there, We went to where Albert and them was set up, went by there, seen them, talked to them for a little bit. He gave us some money. Then we went and got us a hamburger and a chocolate milkshake. Well, I got the chocolate milkshake. Elizabeth got the strawberry milkshake. Ugh. Anyway, so we did that, and I was tired. I was hot. My feet was hurting. My back was hurting. I was weak. I was wore out. It's been a while since I've been out in town for a day, taking my time walking around in stores and looking. So I was wore out. So we came home, and for the fact that I did not sleep the night before at all, didn't even go to the bed and lay down in it, and then was up all day and went to town and did all that and was hot and tired and wore out and hurting, I got in my PJs and I went to bed. And I took me a long nap. So I woke up and I've checked my email and watched some videos. I've played some Minecraft. I've ate my supper and some cookies for dessert. And so now I am making this video. This is my vlog for today, the haul part. This being Saturday, I've got to do my Shays storytelling clip here in a little bit. I will do that to hook onto this, and it's going to be a long vlog, I know. So, there is one thing I want to ask y'all about that I would kind of like to do that I think would be fun and interesting if y'all would be willing to do this with me. I would like to do, now I know before, and my light's going dim again, I know before I was doing this thing way back, a while back, where I had quote of the day, question of the day, what all else was it that I had? I don't remember. But anyways, and then I got tired of doing that. But that was me asking y'all questions and asking y'all to leave the answers in the comments below. I would kind of like to turn it around and do a question of the day. And that's all I would do. I wouldn't do the quote and all the other stuff, just a question of the day. But I would like for y'all to ask me the questions. So every day when I put up a video, in the comments below, ask me a question. And I will pick one, and every day in my vlog I will answer a question. And it could be a serious type question. It could be a question about my life, my childhood, whatever. Or it could be fun type questions like, let's see, fun type questions like things like, well, I'm just going to say the one, and I got this idea from watching the new vlogging family that collects these little toys. They do this, the question of the day, and their subscribers ask them questions. So their question today was, and this is just an example so y'all will know what I mean by fun type questions. Their question today was, somebody had asked them, and oh yeah, I will announce who asked the question and give their name, their channel name, and all that, so that everybody will know and they will get like credit for the question. So their question today was, if you could pick one holiday to have twice a year instead of once a year, what holiday would it be? You know, that's what I mean by a fun question. It's not really something that you can really do in life, because you cannot have Christmas twice a year. You can't have Thanksgiving twice a year, you know, and so on. But just the fun thing is to say, you know, to pick which holiday you like the best that you would want to have 2 times a year if you could, you know, and stuff. So stuff like that. So y'all do that for me, and let's have some fun with that for a little while. I know we'll eventually get tired of it and probably quit after a while. But I mean, it don't hurt to start up new little things and do it for a while and then quit and go on to something else. Now does it? No. Okay. So I'm going to end this here. I will be doing my Shays storytelling clip and adding on to this. So, toodaloo until the next clip. Okay guys, this is our Shays storytelling clip for today's vlog. I had 14. I put that in random.org and it picked 4 for me. And 4 says, Elizabeth run to watch shampoo commercial. So, this is not a story about my childhood. It's a story about my oldest daughter Elizabeth's childhood. She's 26 years old today. Not that today's her birthday, it's not. It was August the 1st, but today, in these days and time this year, she's 26 years old. When she was a little toddler, I'm going to say about 2 and 3 years old. Of course, when she was 2, she looked like she was 4. People told her that thought she was 4 years old. She's always been big for her age, but anyway, she took that after her daddy's side, and Katie took after my side. Although she's not as short as me, she's taller than me too, but she's on the shorter side. Anyway, that's why my videos are long. This one's going to be really long. It's going to be over 30 minutes long. I'm sorry. Can't be helped. That's just the way I am. Alright, so the story. She was a toddler, and we lived in Vicksburg, Mississippi at the time. And so she would be in her room playing, okay? And I would have the TV on, and I would be sitting in the living room on the couch watching the TV. And then a commercial would come on. But it was only one certain commercial, and it was about shampoo. It was about baby shampoo. The Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo. And when it would come on, it would play a certain type of music before it started talking or saying anything. That was her favorite commercial. It tickled me to death. She could be way back there. Her room was way in the back down the hall. And she could be back there in her room playing, and she would hear that commercial come on. And here she would come running down the hall. And she would run into the living room and stand right in the middle of the living room floor and just stand there and watch that commercial. And then as soon as the commercial was over with, she'd hightail it back to her room. Every time that commercial came on, she would do that. It was so funny. We laughed. Now, I could even have it on a cartoon, something that she, you know, should or normally would like to watch or something. She didn't care about watching the show. She'd go play in her room. That commercial would come on. Here she'd come running to watch that cartoon. It was so funny because she'd just run in the living room, stop and stand right there in the living room and watch the cartoon. As soon as it's over, she'd hightail it back to her room. But the commercial, like I said, it was about Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo. And about how, you know, it runs and don't burn the eyes. But also, it would show the baby, okay, as you was shampooing its hair. And then the picture would do some kind of rounded thing, and the baby wouldn't be a baby, it would be a toddler. And then it would do it again, and it wouldn't be a toddler, it would be a little girl. And then it would do it again, and it would be a teenager. And then again, probably, and would be older, an adult. I think that's what she liked about it, because it would change, and the face would change and get older, you know, the person. And she just loved that commercial. And so that's what she would do, and it was so funny. We would laugh. We just couldn't understand why she would prefer to watch one certain commercial instead of shows. Okay, so that's my Shays story for today. Hope y'all enjoyed it. So that's it for today. Sorry about it being so long. And so I'm done. I'm gone. Toodaloo.